So we will talk about the military and political situation between Ukraine and Russia tonight. And why? Because if you are in contact with a woman from Russia or from Ukraine, if you are already have engaged like a relationship or something like this, you will have to face this situation one day or another. Okay, so it's better to know to have some information about this and to know how to handle it, because Russian or Ukrainian women are quite frank and upfront about this in their life, and in yes, they can be like engaged like this. Okay. So war has started since 2014 between Ukraine and Russia. So some territory had been occupied, and 1,700,000 people have definitively emigrated in Ukraine from the occupied territory, while some other people have gone to Russia or in those occupied territory because they were more likely to feel like a Russian soul. Nowadays, after 6 years, I would say that I majority of Ukrainians are pro-Ukrainian, and they are more likely to try to reach the European path. Okay. In Russia, the situation is different, and so you need to be careful if you are with a Ukrainian woman, or if you are with a Russian woman. I would say in contact, like pen pal, or you just start a relationship. In my opinion, this is a very sensitive topic, and you really need to know, because you could have fight about this in your couple in the future. It's, in my opinion, largely better to have the same feeling and the same opinion about this. It could be a real turn off if you are having complete opposite opinion about this, because expect very likely a lot of fight. Maybe she will accept that you have a contrary opinion. So in Ukraine nowadays, a very large part of the population is pro-Ukrainian, pro-European. That's clear. Even if I would say it's like a little transition. Nothing is done for the moment. Now Ukraine is divided between the east and between the west. Basically, the western part, which is close to Romania and to Poland and Moldavia, has been for a while always all time pro-Ukrainian. Okay, from the south, from the very beginning. The eastern part was more in contact, of course, due to the border with Russia, and more citizens were more pro-Russian. But I think that things has changed. Okay, so finally, this is to say that it's likely that a Ukrainian woman will be pro-Ukrainian. Okay, my opinion, and a Russian woman probably more likely Russian. Okay, so you need to be careful. In my opinion, because you are a foreigner, it's a little easier for you. So you should ask neutrally, what do you think about the conflict between Ukraine and Russia? And just ask, but you need to wait. I mean, if you don't have any connection with this woman, speak about this make no sense. Okay, so you don't have to ask such question. But now, if you feel that you can go ahead with this woman and you believe that you can have a future, therefore it's likely that you will have to ask this question, okay? Because this is not automatically that a Ukrainian woman will be pro-Ukrainian and vice versa. It is possible that after your first question, she will not really engage the topic, and she will try to take some distance. But if you ask a little more question, normally you will rapidly discover the truth and how she's emotionally engaged, because those women are more emotional and than the Western woman. And if this topic, she has some passion and some fire about this, or if you ask more questions, you will discover it very quickly, okay? And this is advantage of Russian, Ukrainian, Belarus women, is that they are likely to be frank, and about this they will tell you their opinion. Now, what happened is if you have a contrary opinion, because let's say that you believe that in fact Ukrainian was an aggressor and they did something bad, and you are pro-Russian and you are dating a Ukrainian woman, okay, this is your opinion, okay, why not? And now, and she's pro-Russian, you are pro-Russia. She's pro-Ukrainian and you are pro-Russia. And now, first of all, you need to think, is this very important for me, yes or no? Because if this is very important for you, maybe you should stop with this woman. But now imagine that you think, okay, it's not a big deal for me, this is not my country, I have like an idea, different opinion, this is just an opinion, this is not a political engagement about this. Me, it's okay, I can't handle this. But now the question is, maybe she's not ready to share a potential conflict zone with a man, and so you need to ask her more about this. Do you think that you can live with a man that don't share your political opinion about this conflict? A question like this. And if you are really damn not serious about this woman, and if her level in English is quite low, I would hire a translator and to have a serious discussion about several topics, okay? Because if you want to aim to marriage and you want something serious with her, I will invite any guy to hire a translator for half hour, 1 hour. So she's free to ask any question. And of course, you have to ask such type of question, and finally to know if you have different opinions than her, if you can live together. You and her, if you together you say, okay, this is not so important, love is above, and we can match together anyway, that's perfect. I mean, I'm very happy for you. But don't underestimate this conflict, because it has raised a lot of passion, and especially in Ukraine, because this is a territory, I don't know, but I think it's 12% of the territory who have been amputed. I think it's likely to be 60,000 kilometers, square kilometers, something like this. Maybe it's 17, I don't remember the number, but you need to understand that's quite huge, and you need to understand that a large part of the coast sea had been amputed from, and so there is a permanent danger, because Russian has a very strong army, and there is a permanent threat on Ukraine. Okay, we enter in the politics, but you need to understand that for Ukrainians especially, that it is a very important topic today, and they are every day, for the one who have a business, they are paying taxes for the war effort. So you will not notice the war there. I mean, if you don't go on such territory, and I absolutely not recommend you to go there, but on the other city, maybe you will not notice really. You need to be an insider to know, or you need to stop in a place where there are some memorial about the soldier who had been killed and like this. So this is why I insist to, when the relationship is start to be intense, to find out what you can do about this hot topic.